What is up guys, Stark here. I am back for another Fate video, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the second round of the Battle of Fate Grand Order. This will be the first day of the second round, so, we finally made it here after 16 days of first round matches. We are finally in the second round, and, there was some interesting stuff that happened in the first round, some things that was very surprising to me, and we'll talk about those a little bit as we go through the second round videos. I'm not going to make like an independent video talking about the first round results. You guys should already have seen that on like Twitter and Discord and all that. So don't really need to go over it, but we are going to go and talk about a few things here. So for round 2, since there is only 16 of every contestant for each bracket left, we're going to have one video dedicated to each of the different 8 groups. So we'll have all 8 matchups in the second round for the Sabers today, and then tomorrow it'll be a different class. Not entirely sure which one I'm going to go with yet. I don't know if I'm going to go down the list or if I'm just going to do it randomly and just pick whatever I want and go from there. But regardless, today is the Sabers. As usual, Sabers do go first quite frequently and very often. So to recap round 1, there wasn't too many surprises in my eyes. Like obviously Musashi and Okita dominated their matchups, with Musashi getting a clean sweep of her own matchup. There were a lot of, there wasn't as many shutouts as I was expecting in the first round. Obviously, the further we go in the tournament, the more matchups we are going to see get really close. But I thought the first round there would be a lot more shutouts than there actually was, which is really cool because that means a lot of people like different characters, and it's really interesting to see those close matchups, especially when they're like one vote off. Like, I'm always keeping my eye on it to see which character gets that extra vote to go ahead and seal it for them. But yeah, other surprises, really my biggest surprise was Benny Enma losing in the first round to Hokusai. I guess Hokusai is a little bit more popular than I was expecting, or maybe Benny Enma is not as popular as I was expecting. But that does guarantee at least one 4-star welfare servant making it into the third round, because Hokusai does go up against Karna. A little bit of a spoiler warning, but the brackets are available. They've all been posted and all that stuff. So you guys, if you would have already looked, you'll know all the matchups before we even posted the video. The video is more of a formality to which videos you guys, or which matchups you guys are going to be voting on today. But yeah, outside of that, I really don't think there was too many other upsets. I mean, Astolfo losing to Lakshmibai was kind of shocking to me. But for the most part, I guess it wasn't that big of a deal. And yeah, all the knights lost. So Gawain, Bedivere, Lancelot, they all lost. So I guess that was a little surprising to myself. I figured at least one of them would win. Anyway, that's enough recap for round 1, so let's just go ahead and show up all the matchups for the Saber side of the bracket for round number 2. Alright, so there we have it. We do have all those matchups there for the Saber side of the bracket for round 2. Of course, interesting matchups are always going to be happening, and the further we get to the end, the more interesting those matchups are going to be. I will be very interested to see if Musashi can keep her undefeated streak going. I don't think that's exactly going to happen, but it will be interesting to see. I'm very curious to see which of the servants make it to the end, like which one is the last one that has an undefeated streak going. So I'm interested to see. I guess Musashi going first really doesn't help her cause, but we'll see what happens there. There is potential for a Artoria versus a Artoria prototype in the, 4th round. That has potential to happen. I don't know if Arthur can get past Okita, but if that happens, then it definitely is realistically possible. Although I guess Artoria has to make it past Nero, and that's definitely a coin toss as well. So interested to see what you guys do there for that. Also interested to see which of the welfare servants make it into the third round. And we do have I believe two from the preliminaries that are still available for the Saber. So you have Lakshmibai and Santa Karna. So let's see which one of those can continue their momentum and move on to the third round. But for now, that is the end of this video, so definitely make sure you guys are voting in the comments down below. I am really hoping we can hit that 20 mark that I set at the beginning of this. I definitely would like to see at least 20 votes at least some point in this tournament. Really hoping we can get there by the end. But for now, that is the end of this video. Definitely make sure you like if you do like this video, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this and other content for Fate Grand Order. I'm going to definitely be trying to up my content here going forward, so definitely feel free to check out this and all the other videos I have on my channel. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow, same time, same place, for the next set of second round matchups for the Battle of Fate Grand Order.